Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano Channel Weekly Watch Party. Mandalorian Season 3, Chapter 18, right? Is that right? 18? It's amazing. It feels like only 18 episodes, but then also, wow, 18 episodes so far. I might look a little different than I did last week. I had a filter go wrong on me on Instagram, and it took all my facial hair. So, you know, if you follow me, you get it. But tonight, we're going to have a couple guests on. I think they're getting ready. They're going to pop in just a little bit. But just wanted to give you a heads up. Since I have guests on, I don't know if Baby Youngest is going to show up. He might. But I don't know. We'll see how this goes. That said, I also may not make it to the Bad Batch tonight. We'll see how I feel. We'll see. I have a pinched nerve. I don't know if you have any issues with a pinched nerve or have ever dealt with that. It is the most awkward pain ever. And unfortunately, sitting in this seat does not help the issue at all. So, I've been dealing with it all day. I was good yesterday. I was so good yesterday. And this morning I woke up, I was like, this feels weird. Had trouble walking, but I kept like transitioning from chair to standing, and it was a whole mess. Either way, I'm feeling okay right now. Thank you, painkillers. We'll see how I feel in a little bit, but I may not make it to Bad Batch. I might. If I'm feeling fine, then I'll stick around, but we'll see. We shall see how that goes on. So I do want to say hi to everybody, see what's going on in the chat, make sure you all can see me, make sure you all can hear me, and for some reason, every single week, my comments window just does not want to show up. But I'm seeing Tom's here. What's up? What's up? Anonymous saying feel better. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Anonymous is also saying 18 episodes, not including Book of Boba Fett Mando episodes. I know, right? Will we see any Enzellans tonight? That's a question. I've got a couple questions, and we'll get into it once my guests pop in here. Because I want to know their thoughts, but I also want to know your thoughts. I got a couple items or things or people that I'm curious to see if you guys think they're going to show up, if you think they're going to be part of this show. I'm noticing, I'm glad my facial hair is slightly coming back a little bit. I'm feeling better about it. The straight up bald baby face was not for me. Was not for me at all. So, yeah. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, dude? Good to see you here. Julie Wallace is here. We're leaving DCA. Oh, Jennifer Jones. What's up? What's up? How's it going? Carrie, good to see you here, seeing and hearing me just fine. Nice. John Brito, welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Croatian Samurai, hello, 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 hello. All right, we're doing good. We're to Patrick Savage. What's going on? You're here, Pangea here, like always. Great, great. You got some back issues. It's not fun. It's like a lower back, but it's shooting down my right leg, down to my feet. Like it's painful. I went to the store today because I was like, I need to walk around. Because yesterday I went to a bunch of stores and like hit a bunch of spots up and felt great. I was like, oh, I needed to do that. I needed to move around and get going. And today I was like, let me try. I got in the car and I made it like 2 blocks from my house before I was like, I need to get out of this seat right now. It was rough. I did not go where I was needing to go. I had to come home and lie down. It was like that. I was like, ugh. Does Youngest have an Enzellan friend who could? You know what, Brent? I don't know. That's a good question. Does Youngest? He might. I don't think he's around tonight, but maybe. Lord Crazy Boy, yo, been a minute since I've been in the street. Well, welcome. I do want to get into how this works for the uninitiated, for those who have not attended one of the weekly watch parties that we've been doing for almost, I don't know, at least since June steadily, but we did them for Book of Boba Fett, we did them for Mando Season 2. The weekly watch party is a thing, and even when there's not new Star Wars coming out, we're still live streaming every Tuesday at 11, provided I can. And so one of the ways this works, just so you guys know, I can't put the show on the screen. You can't do that on YouTube. You can't put copywritten content on your screen while you're live streaming. They'll hit you with a copyright strike. They'll take your channel down. It doesn't work that way. So you can't do it. But what we'll do instead is we'll sync up. We do a little 3, 2, 1 click. So getting another tablet, another phone, another screen, whatever you got to get. Or if you want to just leave the stream, go watch by yourself, and then come back, that's cool too. But when it comes time for the show to drop, usually about 11:50 Pacific time, 10 minutes before the hour, usually that's when it drops. People in the chat will say, it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up. I get confirmation. We get quite a few people saying ready, 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 ready. Once I get enough readies and I feel like, okay, the audience is all ready, everybody's got pulled up, we're in the same spot, we do a 3, 2, 1 click. We go 3, 2, 1, and we click on the episodes. You get it pulled up, you get it ready, and 3, 2, 1, click. And I announce it, and then I put my hands on it, so I'm doing it for real. 3, 2, 1, and I actually click on it. And throughout the first minute or two, I'm going to be telling you my timestamp. That way, if your TV's on a different, slower or faster internet connection, whatever, you can get caught up and we can be synced in the same spot. That way nobody's too far ahead, no one's too far behind. We get to watch and enjoy this together. And that's how this watch party works. But for these next 40 or so minutes, we're going to be hanging out, talking, seeing what's up, how you guys are feeling about all the things Star Wars, and whatever else comes up, because we got a bunch of regulars who are here all the time as we were naming off. Let's see. Tom's saying there will be an Anzellan coming home with us next weekend. Like I was saying last week, I want one now. At first I was like, nah, I don't need one. But now I want one. What's up with that? They got me. And I'm saying, bad baby. Gadget Trish, I was coming through. Please show love and hit that like button. I appreciate you pointing that out. Absolutely appreciate it. Let's see here. Yep, another one. Smash that like button. It definitely helps if you guys hit that thumbs up button on the stream. It gets it to show up to more people. We get to have a little bit more of a party, and it's pretty cool. Though I do have the chat set to subscriber only, and you had to have been subscribed for a little while. I picked up a lot of subscribers just recently because of my Nintendo World video. It's doing very well. YouTube, for some reason, wanted to share that out to a lot of people within the last day. It got like 8 times the normal amount of views I do. So we've got a lot of new faces who might be watching but not able to chat. That's why I like people to get a feel first before they jump in the chat, because sometimes people can be a bit much in a live stream, and we like to have these late night sessions be a bit more chill. When I do a live stream during the day, I let it be a free-for-all, where it's a little more just wild and whatever happens, happens. But at night, I like these to be a little more fun, a little more controlled, so we do have it on subscriber-only mode. Just so you know, in case you're watching and be like, why can't I type? That's why, because you got to be subscribed for a few days. Kind of get the feel, get the vibe. Don't be asking me what my favorite is every 5 seconds. That kind of thing. That's one of the hard rules I've got. Don't ask me my favorite. I don't do favorites. It's hard. All right. Where are we at? Let's see. Draco wants an Ewok. Seems random. Oh, I think you're referring to the Anzellans. Yeah. How did Mando even fit? That's a good question, Joel. I didn't even think about that. How did Joel fit through that door? That is a really good question. Let's see here. Galen, you want 4 though? I know. I want like 2 or 3. I do. I might have to hit up a smuggler and be like, acquire those for me, please. We'll see. Maybe. We'll see how I feel. I don't know that I need them, but they're very cool. Gadget Trish saying the Nintendo video is very helpful. Nice. So I've got a question about that, since we got a minute and you guys are like the diehards, the key audience here. That video is doing well. In YouTube, when you have a video do well, the smart move is to make a video on that same subject. I had this idea. Being a parent, I know what it's like when you got little kids and you're going to a theme park and they want all the stuff. And like that video pointed out, it adds up quick and it gets expensive. So I had this idea, and I was looking through Amazon, and I found a bunch of stuff. Actually, I don't need these in my ear quite yet. But I found a bunch of stuff that that you can get on Amazon that's sold at Universal. Like plushies, certain backpacks, toys, like stuff that you would get at Nintendo Land that's sold there for a lot more at Universal that is much cheaper elsewhere. And I was thinking about doing a video about that. I'm like, hey, especially if you're going with kids, and the kids are the ones who always want the souvenirs, maybe get this stuff before you go. And here's a list of all the cool stuff I found. I thought that would be a helpful, cool video, because I think the aspect of me breaking down the price seemed to help out a lot of families. That's the feedback I've seen on the video so far, is people are like, we really like that you broke down the costs. So I'm like, well, to me, that's, oh, hey, look, they're here. So I've got some guests. I'm going to bring them in here in just a second. I don't know if you all are familiar with Punch It Chewy Press, but let me add them on here. Let's see. Hello there.
Hello. Hey, what's up?
Good. I can hear you just fine. I can see you just fine. We're off to a good start. That doesn't always work that way, so. Good.
Yeah. We're excited to be here.
Yeah, thank you for
Awesome.
having
Yeah,
us.
thank you.
Yeah, of course. I love your room setup. I mean, of course, all
Thank
Star Wars
you.
fans always have. But I'm seeing a Razor Crest. Are those Shadows of the Empire Star Wars Micro Machines?
Yes, they are.
Dude,
Yes, they
man
are.
after my own heart. Yes.
That's our clone shrine.
Yeah, we have.
I don't
Oh,
know
is it?
how much you can
clone
see, but,
comic
like,
shrine?
Like it's
Yeah.
it's so like even as small as it is, I saw those three and was like Shadows of the
Right.
Empire Micro
That's
Machines
what's
from
up.
the night. Like
That's what's up.
that is
No, yeah.
two of my like ultimate Star Wars properties right there. Micro Machines, Shadows. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, same. And then in our living room we have I have the Power of the Force, Shadow of the Force, or my God, Power of the Force, Shadows of the Empire figures like just on the wall.
So I've been
Yeah.
wanting to do a video. I collected all of them again. I like
Yeah.
bought them all boxed, and I kind of
Yeah.
want to do an unboxing video, but I feel like nobody's gonna care.
No.
There's gonna-
I would
you know,
care,
We
man.
would
it's
watch
one of
it.
those
We
that
would be
like
right
you know,
there.
but you're gonna get like a handful of people. Everybody wants new stuff, and I'm like, no, let's go
Yeah.
back to 1996 and open up all these old Shadows of the Empire toys. But I got them all. I got the Outrider, the Slave
Dude.
One from that era, like
Yes.
all the figures, and I kind of want to do a big like Shadows of the Empire dump. But I know there's gonna be a handful of
Yeah.
people who are into it, and everybody
Yeah.
else is gonna be like, what is this?
I
No,
mean,
yeah.
maybe you'll get some new people into it. You know,
Yeah,
That's true.
people that
That
have
is
never
true.
seen it. They're like, "What are these?"
I say go for it. It'll still be cool regardless.
Yeah.
You'll have fun.
You'll
That's
have fun.
all that
I'll
matters.
have the most fun. That's the thing. I'll have the most fun doing that.
Exactly.
So
I never got the Outrider. I don't think that's still one of the things that I'm like. I
it's
need.
small.
It
It's
is.
like,
I have seen
it is really out of scale. I would grab it, but it's not within reach.
Yeah,
It's
it's
in my
okay.
garage. So I was like, show you, but. So, Mando Chapter 18 tonight. I'm curious. Do you guys have any specific expectations of what you think we might see, or any theories? And also, I
mean-
should formally introduce you.
Yeah.
This is Punch It Chewy Press. You guys do some amazing pins. I don't know if you have any to show off at the moment.
Yeah. We have some of our Mando ones here. We don't have Mando here for some reason, but we can show off. This is one of my Grogu design. I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know if it will focus,
Yeah.
but you can kind of see it there.
Oh, is that blue starry? Is that kind of like a glittery?
Yeah. So I like doing like the backgrounds
that's
all
cool.
like glitter because it gives off like that space effect.
Yeah. I like. You don't see that often.
No, yeah, exactly. It kind of helps the design pop and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But this is
Awesome.
this is the bow.
And so, in addition to making
Yeah.
pins and doing the artwork,
hmm
you guys have a podcast too, right? And a YouTube
Yeah.
channel and all that
Yeah.
stuff too. Cool.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I know
so
I
it's,
linked the YouTube channel down below for all the audience watching now. Click
Sweet,
it,
thank
go
you so
follow
much.
them, give them a subscribe, check them out.
Yeah,
So-
thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah. So podcast is Punch It Chewy Podcast. And it's under the Punch It Chewy Press YouTube channel. But because we at first we were just posting like YouTube videos here and there, and then doing different stuff like that, and then Bella was doing some vlogs, and then we started the podcast, and we just started posting it on there, and now Bella has her own channel where she does all her vlogs and unboxings
Yeah.
and fun stuff like that.
Nice.
So, but
And
yeah,
then she also has her own Instagram,
yeah. Also,
Yeah.
Isabella Amidala, right? I got that right.
Yeah.
That's
Yes. Yes.
awesome. And then
That's
Punch It
me.
Chewy has its own account too.
yeah. Because it was originally both of us under Punch It Chewy Press. Like we were just
So when we
always-
started our Instagram, it was 2015,
yeah.
Okay.
and that was back when people were just like posting pictures of like latte art and like
Yeah.
posting
Yep.
like a
Yeah.
tree with like a ridiculous filter and a ridiculous like border and like
Yeah.
so when we
It's
got on
changed a lot.
Instagram, there were no like influencers, like that wasn't a thing. Like you would never post like your Star Wars collection, like that was like oh my
No.
god, people are gonna think you're weird. It's just crazy now, like
Yeah.
what, like almost 8 years later, it's like there's
It's-
nothing Star Wars I won't show. Like I show
But
it
also,
all.
like, we're not even just posting pictures anymore. It has to be a reel.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Video is
it's
taken
completely
away.
changed.
Yeah. And that's definitely made it hard for at least artists.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to
Yeah.
just make videos of your art. and I'm really
Yeah.
bad at recording when I'm making
You gotta just
stuff.
like dance while you
So am
draw.
I.
You know, you
guess.
gotta
I
like
mean,
spice it
my
up.
YouTube channel started with me doing artwork, like hand painted artwork on Tom's shoes. I started
Oh,
painting
cool.
Disney princesses. Like my first video on this channel was Frozen
I-
characters on
That's
Tom's
I
shoes.
feel like I might have like seen that like way back because that sounds
before I even wanted to do Star Wars. Like it was like, no,
Really?
Disney
That
park
okay,
stuff.
that sounds like really familiar though. Because
Yeah.
like we started, I mean, we've always been Star Wars fans first, but like we got really into the pin trading at Disney. So then we got like really into Disney.
Yeah.
Like back when they announced like the new trilogy, and then they
Yeah.
did like what was it, the oh my god, launch bay, like in
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrowland, like when they did all that stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that's when we got really into Disney again, because it was like Disney and Star Wars.
Mhm.
It's all of it.
But it's just like, it's just crazy to see how much it's changed.
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
it's been so much fun, like really getting to know the community, because like you can meet friends in person,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there's so many more people you can meet online, right? And you could maybe even
Yeah.
never meet those people in person, but they
I'm looking at
become
you,
some of your
chat.
closest friends.
Everyone in the
So-
chat, like I mean,
Yeah,
so
like,
tonight in the
yeah.
chat, we've got a lot of regulars who I haven't met in person.
Yeah.
I'm going to meet a good amount of them in person. Some for the first time this May at Star Cruiser, which is
Oh,
wild
That's
to
awesome.
think
awesome.
that some people from like the chat are going to be going. We're all going to be traveling across the country to meet
That's
up
so
together. Like
cool.
it's such a weird thing how this
Yeah.
community works, but
Yeah.
it's really really cool.
That's
It's
awesome.
really
That's
cool.
super cool.
It's one of the best parts of the internet, and that's what I try to like, focus on
Yeah,
the
the
positive
positive
side
side.
and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
keep it fun.
And speaking of communities and like the whole reason we're kind of in touch recently
Mhm.
is we've got Mosh Isley San Diego coming up this summer, and
Yeah.
Punch
Yeah.
It Chewy is going to be a part of that. You guys are going to have a presence there. So for anyone
Yes.
who's going to Mosh this summer, be ready.
Yeah.
Be ready. We got some fun stuff cooking behind the scenes. With
Yes,
Punch It
yes.
Chewy,
We
so
can,
it's going to be a lot of fun.
yeah. We're super excited. First of all, we're super excited to be there. We had so much fun at the one at Celebration, and then
Yeah.
to actually be there as a part of it with you guys, it's gonna be. We're super
Yeah.
excited.
Our
yeah,
whole
can't wait.
friend group has already decided we're doing a group costume.
Oh,
So
yes.
we're gonna do like
yes.
all punk, but like Star Wars characters.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
Yeah. So my
I-
friend's
that's
already
the-
like, oh my god, I got my boots, I got my vest, and I'm like,
Yes.
girl,
That's like what
slow
I
down.
loved
I'm-
about the first
I'm
one at
trying to get through
Anaheim.
WonderCon.
We announced it for Anaheim like what, a month and a half before, and people showed
Really?
up to Anaheim with punk vests, like ready to go, Star Wars themed
Yeah.
punk stuff, and that kind of became the aesthetic of Mosh.
Yeah.
And we're
love
like,
it.
this is really cool. Like people are
I
getting
love-
into it. So to
I
hear
love
that, I'm
how-
like, yes.
I love how niche it is, right? Like Star Wars is already niche, but to
Yeah.
then have like the pop
dial it down
punk
even more.
like that, and then just combine it, like it's the coolest.
It's like all my worlds
mashup.
are really coming together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool.
I've never been to a concert where Boba Fett was keeping everyone online
Yeah.
on stage.
Mhm.
That I felt,
Vader was
that-
DJing, like it was
It was the
it
best
was
thing.
wild.
Yep. It's a
so
weird
cool.
thing. Like it's just to think about what it actually is, and so when you say it out loud like that, I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
it's a pretty
Like the
strange thing we're
average-
doing, isn't it?
The average person
Hey,
would
it's
be
the
like,
best.
huh? But like us, we're like, it's the best night of my
No,
life.
we're
I
here
wish
for
all
it. We're here
concerts
for it.
had Boba Fett on stage.
Right?
They
Now
really-
it's
they
like
really should.
now concerts are lame now that they don't have them.
No.
All right.
We're
Now
super
that my chat has a little bit better feel of who you are and knows like why you're here and what you
yes,
do,
definitely.
let's get into Mando season 2. Like I asked you earlier, do you guys have any theories
Yeah.
or any thoughts like what you think we're going to see tonight?
We
So-
have a couple.
Go to the list.
I don't know if we have specifically theories for this specific episode.
Yeah.
We have a couple outlandish theories. The first one I would say is, I guess, just kind of like our who saves Grogu prediction, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Like
Wait,
I
wait,
initially,
Wait. Oh no.
What?
Oh,
Get
there,
in
there you go.
first.
Oh, nice, nice. Love it.
so yeah, that's. I initially was a big like no, it's got to be Mace, right? Like that was my go-to, and there's a lot of things that still I'm like it could be,
Yeah.
a lot of reasons, right? But recently we kind of stumbled upon the possibility of it being the Jedi that Ahmed Best plays in the Jedi Temple Challenge.
Oh,
Caloran Beck.
how did you get there?
We were. It was on our podcast.
Yeah, it was on our podcast.
Okay, I'm
where
gonna have to
we
give that a
were-
listen.
because we were talking about it being Mace for like 20-30 minutes,
Yeah.
and then we were like, okay, but who else could it be? And we had joked. I think we joked that we were like, oh, maybe Jar Jar saved him, and then I was just like, wait, doesn't like Ahmed play a Jedi?
He does, yeah.
And we were like, oh yeah, he
and
does. And
what
then-
does
I
he do
really
with the
liked
Jedi?
that show, by the way.
It was a lot of fun.
Like it was '90s throwback Legends of the Hidden Temple, but Star Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I loved it. I loved it.
A lot of fun, and I mean, it was so good to see Ahmed again and doing something that he was obviously enjoying doing.
Yeah,
you
he
know,
had a lot
like
of
he had a
fun
lot
with
of
it.
fun doing it.
Oh my god, I love your drink
Yes,
in your cup.
Oh, it's this
On
is we're gonna call it a Mandalorian mudslide. We'll call it that tonight.
Oh my god, I
It's
love
basically
it.
a Colorado Bulldog coffee liqueur. This time I use bourbon, a little
Okay.
bit of half and half, and then Coke Zero on top. It's a
Ooh.
weird mix to go
I'm gonna have
Coke
to
Zero and
try
half and
that.
half, but
No,
it makes
I'm
it
gonna have
bubble
to
a
try
little
that.
bit, and if you pour it slow, it doesn't curdle. And it's kind of
Okay.
like I don't know, the Coke, bourbon, and coffee all comes together. It's really good. But
That
I needed
sounds
some
good.
coffee if I'm staying up
Next
late.
time.
So.
Well, we'll probably
That makes sense.
we'll
yeah.
probably make some Mandalorian mudslides for this new episode.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean that's kind of like I mean he works with Padawans
Yeah.
as they
It makes sense. He like trains them
yeah.
and kind of this
Yeah,
all
yeah.
makes sense.
So
And it'd be a
so,
really
like,
cool way to like further legitimize that character.
exactly
Exactly, yeah.
He hasn't been in anything except the Jedi Temple Challenge, and I mean, you know, I feel like this would be great. Like behind the scenes wise, I feel like it would be such a cool thing for Ahmed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
It'd be a really good payoff for just all of it.
Yeah.
exactly. So I love the idea of it.
And then they
mainly,
wouldn't like ruin or retcon anything, like
No,
change
no.
canon
Yeah.
at all. Like
No.
they could do that. And yeah, no,
I feel like it's
like that.
something. I feel like it's something most of the fandom would be happy with. You know,
Yeah.
it's not someone that they're bringing back to life. It's not
Yeah, it's
you know
not
some
changing
random
anything.
character. You know, I think it's
It's
something.
But it's
like,
also someone we've
I-
seen before. So yeah,
Exactly.
it kind of
And,
checks
like,
all the
I've-
boxes.
We've entertained the idea of it being Mace for like a long time,
Yeah.
right? And that's like I feel like kind of the most common like guess or whatever. But what I always say, and like because I'm Anakin's #1 fan, okay? He's my favorite character, both Anakin and Vader. But I feel like if Mace didn't die there, that would be such a huge thing to change to the overall story, because Mace's death marks both the end of the Republic,
Mhm.
the rise of the Empire, and the creation of Darth Vader. That's literally the moment
Yeah,
that like
all in
he
that
sells
one.
his soul.
It,
you
and
know?
it would
So
it
for
would
him
take
to
away
not
some heft
die,
from
it's
that.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would take some of the
It's like
you're right.
not the end of the world, but I'm like,
I
come
also
on, it's
feel
kinda
like,
like the
whenever
climax.
whenever something like the theory that it's going to be Mace or Mace didn't die gets thrown around so heavily, and it does, it comes up a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like
Mhm.
when that's the case, the creators are like, well, then we can't do that. If
Yeah,
every,
true.
like they
Yeah, it's like
always are like,
everyone's
well, we
guessing
can't-
it's
if everyone
this.
thinks that's what it's going to be, this isn't going to be any fun.
Yeah.
Like
I
we,
agree with that, yeah.
so they
That's
have
true.
to get creative and do something different. Usually, is what we end up seeing. So,
Exactly.
all right, I'm curious tonight. Do you think we're going to see the Darksaber? We didn't see it last week.
I would love. I think it's definitely possible because
I'm going to ask.
because
my-
what do
my
we see?
chat
Oh,
here.
I think what we were. I think after watching last week's episode, like right after we watched it, we were like, okay, what do we think? What do we think is going to happen next episode? And we were saying it's possible that he could do. This could be the episode we see him go to Coruscant.
Mm.
Yeah, we know
'cause
that happens. Or at
we
least
know
we
that
think it's
happens.
Coruscant.
Yeah,
Might be
hopefully.
Hosnian Prime or something. Who knows?
Yeah, something like, or whichever that planet we saw in the trailer is, because if he's looking for the chip or that part for IG,
Mhm.
I mean, I personally I don't think he'd go to like a junkyard planet or something like that, because I mean, like you're trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
But if you go to planet
big
that's an
hub.
entire city.
Go to a Best Buy.
You know, go
Yeah.
to Best Buy, a Radio Shack.
Yeah. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Star Wars Radio Shack.
So I mean, and who knows what he could encounter on, you know, if it's Coruscant or wherever it may be. Who knows what he could encounter?
Just
so
bumps into Palpatine.
quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
Sorry.
sir. Keeps going because he
But-
doesn't know what's going on. In
That
the
would be
galaxy.
ridiculous. That would be so.
Yeah.
No idea.
the rotting Palpatine corpse. Jesus. But no, I mean, we could see the Darksaber. I mean, I want to see it in every episode, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Or like, I wonder, or do they hold it off for a little while? You know,
They
because it's one of
might.
those things that we know when we see it, we're all gonna cheer. We're gonna lose it when
Yeah.
we see.
Yeah.
They're gonna make it good when we see it.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
yeah. I'm curious,
But I mean,
curious.
yeah, who knows?
I feel like the
Any-
first episode started off like so strong. Like we got to see so many planets, so many characters. Like
yeah,
it's
They gave
moving
us a
very
lot in
fast.
a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they
I
did.
feel like, I mean, obviously the show is action packed, but I think we're gonna like each episode is only gonna get like more and more,
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, like more fight scenes.
yeah.
and
I don't think there's gonna be any episodes that, like, and I don't care about the so-called
This-
filler
This
episodes.
isn't a
I love them all.
derogatory
I
term,
love
but a
them
lot
all.
of people.
No, yeah, I love them all
But
too.
Filler.
But I don't feel like this season will have any episodes where anyone would consider it like filler. I feel like it's
Yeah.
gonna be
well,
just
there's only like
you know.
8 episodes, right?
I think
yeah.
so.
There's only 8.
Which
Yeah.
is like
Yeah.
not a lot of time to tell a story.
Yeah.
But
Because like with seasons 1 and 2, it's like season 1 is completely setting up everything, right? Like setting up
the
it's
whole
introducing you to
era,
the characters,
yeah.
the era, you know, what's going on, and then season 2 kind of dives into that a little bit more, but
Yep.
still kind of like introducing you to some new ideas. Now season 3, it's like we're here,
Yeah, like
you know, we're here. So I don't
Anything
know.
could
I
We
feel like
know there's
anything
going to
could
be a
happen.
4. They've confirmed they're working on a season 4,
Yeah.
which kind of leaves it open a little bit because now it's like, well, they're not going to resolve. They don't have to resolve everything this season.
Yeah.
They can
exactly.
still leave some stuff open and, you know, push forward. So it is
Yeah.
interesting to think about, like, well, what are they? You know, are we going to get a resolution with Moff Gideon
Yeah.
this season,
Yeah.
or is that maybe going to be pushed till 4? Like they hinted at Thrawn.
Exactly.
Will we get a
Yeah.
little more Thrawn, or is that going to be saved for Ahsoka?
I have a
There's-
feeling we'll see Thrawn.
You think so?
I don't know why. I think even if it's just at the end, I think
We'll get a little more something.
a little bit like something like
Like-
maybe the season ends with whatever the conflict is, and
I mean,
and
we
they
started
win,
this
and then-
season with a Purgle, right? Purgle sighting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a little.
I don't
Thrawn
think that
connection
was
there.
just like a coincidence. You
Oh,
know, I
no.
think they're
They were-
kind of
that's
like
a setup. That
sprinkling
was a-
things. Yeah, seeing how the fans react kind of thing.
Yeah.
But maybe Thrawn shows up like at the end, like the very end, like how Luke was in season 2. It was like, oh my god, it's Luke, right?
Yeah, something.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's gonna be Thrawn at the end of this season.
Yeah. Do you think we'll see Ahsoka then?
I think it. So
It
I
could.
think that if they're going back to take back Mandalore. We don't know what's on Mandalore, right? Like right
we
now
don't
at this
know
point,
yet.
no one knows. There could be
And what are these living
Imperial-
waters?
yeah, exactly. So it's like we really don't know what, like, anything could be there. It could be like an Imperial remnant base there. That's could
Yeah.
you know like all kinds of stuff. So whatever the conflict is, or whatever happens on Mandalore, maybe they need help from like Boba Fett and like their past allies, like Boba Fett.
I have a
That's how
feeling
it feels.
Boba and
Ahsoka's
Fennec
help.
show up at some point.
Yeah, for
I don't
sure.
imagine we're going to give them a whole episode like Mando got in their show,
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure we'll see them at some point.
yeah, because Mando helped Boba and Fennec out when they desperately needed it, right? And
Yeah.
if Mando's
It's
like,
specifically
hey,
Boba Fett has some ties
Exactly.
here. Like, it would make sense, more
Yeah.
sense for him
Exactly.
than Ahsoka.
exactly. So, but even then, like, you know, Ahsoka, I think it's still possible that Ahsoka or even Luke could be like, you know, could show up because of Grogu. You know, like, well,
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah.
I don't know,
This could
like
be
to
where
help out.
he kind of where Luke learns, hey, maybe I was wrong. Maybe that choice I gave you of either come with me or go to Mando wasn't the right choice. Which I
Yeah,
think that's a
yeah.
little bit of that's a little heavy to flesh out during a Mando show. You know,
Hmm.
like it'd be a lot to
Yeah.
try and
Yeah,
flesh that out on Luke's end, but it would be interesting if something like that showed up.
Maybe in the
yeah,
comics we could see
yeah,
something like
That's
that.
exactly what I was thinking. Maybe in a book or comics
Yeah.
or something that could work
We
out.
need that expanded upon, but
We
yeah,
do.
for
Like,
sure.
we need to know
yeah.
more about Luke's turn, you know, his realization, kind of how he
Where
got
his
to where he
mind is
got.
Yeah,
at.
Yeah, I
exactly.
want to know
Yeah.
more about that whole transition of
Well,
him, like,
what's
learning the errors of the Jedi.
interesting is literally like either the day before or like a couple days before Mando premiered, Jon Favreau said that it was that Grogu trained with Luke for 2 years.
I saw that.
So it's like, okay,
It
then
didn't feel
we
like
need a
it.
book, we need a TV show, or we need a comic series.
Yeah, yeah,
Something.
to
We
expand
need
on
it.
that.
Like, please, I
Something.
need to see both because of Luke and like the new Jedi Order, but also like, come on, Grogu.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
see the little baby.
I
2 years of training could be some fun adventures. Like,
totally,
Right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, it was what is it, 2-3 years in between, like during the Clone Wars. It's like
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
in
I
between
think
2 and 3,
2 years.
and yeah, we have a whole show,
7
seven
seasons,
seasons
yeah.
of 2 years. You know,
they
Miniseries.
really fleshed that one out. They really
Yeah.
fleshed that one out.
um,
Yeah, interesting.
I don't know. I have a feeling that that Luke is definitely going to come back into the picture in some capacity.
Yeah.
I
And
think so too.
I don't know why, but I feel like Grogu at some point might go back to him, not because they're just like, you know, indecisive, but I feel like Mando at some point is going to realize, like, hey, you have these powers that I can't help you with.
Mm.
You know, you have these
Yep.
abilities that I can't teach you to control. I can't teach you to understand them. You need someone that
Someone to help you
can.
focus it.
Because
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Mando
Exactly.
didn't even know like what a Jedi was, right?
No.
So
no.
it's not even just
Yeah,
like
at this point they're just
like
myths.
he had no. He's like a Jedi. Like what's that? Are you a Jedi? Like it's Luke Skywalker. Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
Are
and
you a Jedi?
think about Anakin, even at like the height of the Jedi.
Yeah.
When he was little, he's like, "Oh, I hear like spacers who come through talk about him." Like
Yeah.
I've only heard about Jedi. I've never seen them out here on Tatooine. They were that much of a
Exactly.
rarity, even at their like height. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, and I don't think it would be like well, Mando gives him to Luke again, and then he never sees him again. No, I think it could be something where it's like, okay, kind of like Luke could see like, okay, this child needs both of these influences in his life, where it's
Mhm.
like he could be training with Luke, and Luke understands like, well, yeah, I mean, these emotions, this attachment can be healthy, but we need to teach how to
Yeah.
the
This whole era, like going forward from Return of the Jedi, is like Luke has to figure out a new way of doing
Yeah,
things,
exactly.
right?
yeah,
He's like, I don't necessarily know what the right thing to do is. I know what the wrong thing to do is,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
So
I know
like
what was wrong.
we know it didn't work, but now he's trying to figure out what does work, and his sister is leading like all of the political side, right?
Yeah.
And he's
Yep.
trying to lead like the Jedi.
Which
And-
makes me wonder, will we get more of that too? That just gets me thinking, will we get a Leia? If we've seen Luke,
hope-
it stands that we
hope.
could get a Leia appearance in some way, shape, or form.
I think we could.
We
were
maybe not
talking
this
about-
show, but Ahsoka, she's
Yeah.
rebellion adjacent. You know, like
Yeah, it's
There's
possible.
Is that?
Yeah.
It's definitely possible.
I hadn't thought about that yet, but since we got
Yeah.
Luke, there's rumors of Han showing up. I don't know if you heard of that or saw any of that.
Yeah,
We did hear
we
those.
did.
Yeah, and I'm like, rumors, so who knows? But
Yeah.
But there was, even for Book of Boba Fett, that rumor was going around that Harrison Ford filmed something allegedly back during Book of Boba Fett, and there was like, oh, it's going to be Han tonight. Everybody was saying, Han's going to show up tonight in one of these episodes. He never did. But if there was any truth to that, a year ago or 2 years ago, maybe he didn't film something for Book of Boba Fett, or he did, and he just decided,
Exactly.
let's use it somewhere else down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mando season 3, of course. Yeah.
And like, I don't think Harrison even knows like what it's going into, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Harrison
He
is
is-
so
yeah,
like
he's just like
it's Star Wars. Like, oh, you
Yeah.
filmed something for a
Okay.
new Star Wars show? Which one was it? I don't know. There's too
Yeah.
many to keep up with. Like,
I
you
don't
know,
know, I
that's
just
like
collect the
Harrison's
check.
like energy.
I don't know. All I know is they paid me.
Exact.
Mhm.
I play Han Solo.
I love him so much.
You're like,
He's the
thank you.
best. But I mean, it could be something as simple as just seeing the Millennium Falcon like
Oh my
swoop
God.
in,
Yes.
and we hear Han and Chewie over like a intercom or something. you know?
Yeah.
He's saying Dash Rendar, maybe? Well, how
Oh my
nuts
God.
would this? Speaking of, since we started talking about it with Shadows.
Yeah,
It's not
I
hard.
would love to see Dash show up in some form.
That would be
Oh.
really
Now,
cool.
the last, or I guess most canon, not even canon, like the last mention, most recent mention I've seen is in a weird solo book of
Yeah.
Rendar. I don't know if you
Oh,
guys
yeah,
have
yeah.
it. It's like Tales from Vandor. It's kind of like a kid's book, but
Yeah.
it's a solo, like adjacent book. And they're
Yeah.
talking about, like, all these spacers talking about, like, theories on Han and Chewie, and they're just, you know, like people in the bar telling stories. And one of them's like, yeah, I heard something about some guy named Rendar. It's like it's a
Oh,
throwaway line.
that's
But I was
cool.
like, oh, I was literally reading the other night because I was like, oh yeah, there's a brief mention of Dash Rendar, but it's like
I didn't
some
know
It's
that.
like the one book.
It's one
that
sentence,
he's
but-
canon for, right?
exactly.
like,
It's like that
yeah.
Disney has acknowledged his existence in some way
Yeah.
in this one solo book called Tales from Vandor. Like it's
I
a
love
weird thing, but it just
But he's
it's one
canon.
of those things that I hold on to hope because of that. I hold on to hope because
He's on
of
that
Like,
tab on the Wikipedia page.
yeah, he's there.
Yeah, I
That's,
remember-
that's how I knew. That is because I was
Yeah.
looking
Like,
up
wait,
Dash
he's on the canon
Rendar,
side.
and I saw. I was like, "What's the most recent?" And oh my god, he's in a solo book. What? And I was like, "I know I own it. Let me flip to the page. There it is."
That's cool.
I love
Yeah.
that. No, I remember hearing about it when it came out, and people were like, "Oh my god, he's canon!"
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just remember being super happy. And
I didn't even see that.
I totally forgot about it until you
Mhm.
just brought it up.
It's the weirdest little brief mention.
Yeah.
So it's not
But yeah,
big,
he is
but-
canon, so we could totally.
Well,
we could-
speaking
technically
of
canon.
like
Yeah.
EU characters, Dave did an interview recently, and he was saying that the Ahsoka series and like the Mandoverse, if you will, he didn't say Mandoverse, but like the new Disney Plus shows that are tying into each other, that everything is heavily influenced by the EU and like his growing up in that
well,
era of Star Wars.
Well,
Yeah,
So I think
and they've been picking.
we're
and
only gonna
choosing
get
little
more.
parts.
Yeah, we've gotten like Star Killer and Andor and like these
Yeah.
little like nods to characters we didn't
Yeah.
think we would see.
yeah.
So-
they're like
There's, like,
sprinkling it in.
these
They're
little
playing
Easter
with
eggs.
legends. Like that's
Yeah.
that's why I like what they did when they wiped it all away and said, "No, it's legends."
Mhm.
It could be that version of the story is something someone at a bar was telling. Like they didn't
Yeah.
say it's
Yeah.
all gone. They just said, "No, those are legends. Those are myths."
Yeah.
There's some info that could be accurate, some that couldn't be, and they
Yeah,
keep pulling
exactly.
these little pieces from it and bringing it into
Yeah.
the new stuff. I like it's slow.
Yeah,
They're maybe not doing as much
Yeah.
of it as I was like, but it's cool that they're doing it, and I hope we get.
Yeah.
I do hope we get a
Exactly.
lot more.
I
of it.
agree. I'm the same way with like
no, yeah.
I'm always happy to see like I know some people be like, well, that's not how I like expected it, or like that's not how I thought they would do it.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's not what it
that
said in the
doesn't
book
take
I read
away-
in 1998.
yeah,
or
but
whatever.
it doesn't take away from like it shouldn't take away from that moment of like seeing that character
No.
again. You know, it's cool to see
Mhm.
them back, even if it's a different way. Like they're doing with Delta Squad in Bad Batch,
Yeah.
like with Scorch and
Oh.
stuff. It's like, you know,
I mean, it does kind of break my heart
It
seeing
is
him
like,
do the Empire's
you
dirty
know,
work,
yeah.
but it's so cool to see him.
you're like, yay, more clones, and you're like, wait, they're the bad guys now.
I'm like,
Dang
oh,
it,
Yeah.
there's Scorch, but he's being so mean.
he doesn't know better. It's not his fault. He has cheap.
No, but yeah, I at this point, I mean, for a while now, I've seen Star Wars, kind of like how Marvel does it, right? It's like Marvel has the MCU, and they still have their comic book universe, right? That is
Yeah.
completely separated.
Totally separate.
So it's like, Star Wars has two timelines now. There's the canon timeline and the Legends timeline, and
Yeah.
it's like we can enjoy both. I do.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It doesn't have to be either or.
Heir to the Empire still exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still an
Yeah,
awesome
yeah.
story. Nothing takes away from it, But yeah, with what Dave said about Ahsoka being heavily influenced by the EU, that I take
You're
that as
like-
we're getting Thrawn trilogy
Yeah.
just in
I
live
think
action
so.
form.
I think
That's
we're
how
gonna
it
see it.
feels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
And that means Luke will be a big part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That's true.
did you see Ivana Sakno was cast in the Ahsoka show? I'm not familiar with her. I just heard about her because she was cast in the show, and I can't remember. I saw it on
Look
like
it up.
an article on Star Wars Direct.
This was a while ago.
It was a little while ago, but
Okay.
yeah. So apparently she's been cast on the show, and they were talking about her character a little bit, and
Yeah.
a character that's kind of like adjacent to her, and pretty much the description of her character was like very very similar to Mara Jade. Very
Oh.
similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I can try and pull it up, but
I've pulled up one article. It says reportedly her character named Shin
yes, Shin.
Yeah.
is a new character that wields dark side of the Force
Mhm.
and is in some form of allegiance with Night Sisters.
Mm.
Okay.
So
yeah.
the Night Sister part, obviously, like that's sounds kind of like a
But aren't they like extinct? I thought in
It
the
says
Clone Wars
the next
they-
sentence is she may be a former Night Sister.
yeah.
So she
kinda
might
like
have
Mary.
grown up or something and
Ooh,
come
okay,
up
okay,
in the
okay.
Night
I was
Sister.
like-
it could be cool.
And then when
I
they
was like, how does that
disbanded,
work?
you know.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's in that same article, but it talks about how she's kind of trying to like grow stronger in the Force, learn the ways of I can't remember exactly the words, but it sounded like she was trying to become a Jedi, or not a Jedi, but like a Force user, right? And she had a master that the master supposedly in the show is trying to track down Ahsoka Tano. So kind of like like that
Okay.
dynamic with Joruus in Heir to the Empire, like trying to track down Luke and Leia.
Yeah.
But instead of Luke,
They're just kind of
it's
reskinning
Ahsoka.
it. Yeah. Okay.
So it's like
Yeah.
similar.
Like very
Yeah,
similar.
It's not
yeah.
the same thing, but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
There's differences, obviously, but I don't know. Like it just sounded very similar to like that sounds like
That's
it could be Mara.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah, that I think
Or
this
or
Ahsoka
a
show is
Mara
gonna
like
really.
character.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, this Ahsoka
Mara.
show has potential to just really change everything for a lot of It-
Right?
yeah,
I think that might end up being the show this year.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like as far as Star
I
Wars
think so.
goes, like I think the
I think so.
Ahsoka show might outdo Mando season 3, and I'm expecting a lot from Mando season 3. But I have a
Oh,
feeling the
same.
Ahsoka
I
show's
mean,
gonna show up. and
If
just,
we get live action Clone Wars with Hayden Christensen, it's just
like flashbacks. in
Yeah,
the
it's
show.
flashbacks.
yeah.
I'm just
Oh
I
yeah,
can't even
there's a
stop
whole
saying
generation of people
Clone
who
Wars
just lose
now. Like
We just
Yeah.
it's
absolutely
so
lose
cool.
it.
And it gives so much like validation to the animated Star Wars
Yeah.
universe.
Mm.
'Cause so many people are like they don't even watch the show because they're like, well, it's not a movie, so I don't care. It's like no, everything is like
Well, I mean,
It's
look
coming
at
together
just
and,
this
like-
one moment with the Purrgil.
yeah,
Just that one
that was crazy.
split second moment,
Yeah.
and
That was
everyone's
so
like,
cool.
"Oh my god!"
Yeah, all
You
the
know?
Rebels fans like crying.
Yeah.
watching it.
Yeah, and I'm
It's just-
personally more
I
of a
love
Rebels
it.
fan than a Clone Wars fan.
Yeah,
Like I like some arcs of Clone Wars, but Rebels for me like stuck from the beginning
Yeah.
to the end, and I was just like in it. I
Yeah.
missed
Yeah.
out on Clone Wars when it came out.
Yeah.
I just wasn't as big into Star Wars at that moment. Like I was
Yeah.
before, and then I kind of fell away. And
Yeah.
that was when Clone Wars came out, and then I got back in again later, and so I kind of missed it while it was fresh.
Okay.
No,
So
yeah,
for some
I see
reason,
that,
and even on my rewatches, it just doesn't stick with me as well as some other stuff. But those Rebels references and stuff like that, where
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
this is my flavor of Star
Yeah.
Wars
And-
right now.
and we're gonna have a lot of rebels in Ahsoka. So
Ton,
Yeah.
a
it's
ton.
lot.
awesome.
Live action Sabine.
Yes,
It's-
Rebels
yes.
takeover. I just
Oh
want
my
to see
goodness.
Chopper, my boy.
No, yeah, live action Chopper is going to be nuts.
Chaos.
Yeah.
So I do
It-
wonder if any of them. So speaking of Sabine,
Oh
do you
yeah.
think we're going to see Sabine in this
I-
Mando season? It's possible.
It's honestly at this point.
Mando needs to learn how to
anything is
use the
possible.
dark saber.
I feel
Yeah.
like any Mandalorian
Sabine?
we've seen that's still alive could be in this season.
They're fair game,
Like
right?
it's fair
Yeah,
game.
totally.
Yeah, especially if they're taking back Mandalore. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's a big,
come
big
on.
deal.
Like,
Yeah.
how would they not know?
And Sabine would be there for that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like she would
Yeah.
totally be there for that.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Oh my
I want
God.
like
Oh.
I'm like
I know,
hyping
I
myself
know.
up. But...
Yeah.
No. So we are at 11:46. We're probably about 4 minutes or so, 4 or 5 minutes
Okay.
before the episode drops. Now
Alright,
you guys
sweet.
are gonna go. You're gonna dip out and go watch on your own, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So also, I
We'd
just
love
wanted
to
to let the
see it.
chat and the audience know now's your chance to go run to the bathroom, go freshen up your drink,
yeah.
get everything
your
ready
snack.
because we're a couple
Yes.
minutes away. It's about to drop soon.
I'm so excited. Also,
gonna be
Bad
awesome.
Batch is supposed to be like really good this week. I've heard a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of people that have seen like early
The last-
access or whatever, and they're like,
Yeah,
"You're
yeah.
gonna love Bad Batch." So we're getting.
Interesting.
I love that
2
we're
big
getting
episodes
both
tonight.
Mando and Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
I've heard
so
from some of the people
spoiled.
who saw it earlier. They felt that these last couple episodes of Bad Batch weren't put on the same night to take away focus, but to really draw more focus to those episodes. I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially for people that like will only be subscribed for Mando.
Yeah,
You know, it's
that's,
like,
that's
well,
part of it.
might as well,
There's-
right?
Yeah, there's a
So-
good amount of people who did that. I've seen a lot of people who were who watched last week for Mando and were like, wait, how did he get Grogu back? Because they didn't watch Book of Boba Fett.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
one of those. No, there's at least a number of those people who
Yeah, there's definitely
are there only for
Yeah.
Mando.
We've
For
been
sure.
saying that Book of Boba Fett is just Mando season 2.5.
No, yeah.
It is.
totally is.
Yeah, I think
Like-
that's pretty common. Yeah, I think everybody kind of feels like that.
And not in a bad way. You know?
No,
it's like
no. It's just like,
let's just remember that.
yeah.
Yeah.
2.5.
Fen. Oh, I'm hoping Fen Rao will show up. Pangea Writer says
Oh,
that's a possibility. That is
Totally.
definitely a possibility. Fen Rao shows up, and that could be another level of conflict added into this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bo-Katan,
yeah.
you got Fen Rao, like Mando. It's gonna be tense, and I'm really curious how this whole armorer and her sect of Mandalorians
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Bo-Katan. They're hinting at something coming up soon. Like it's gonna go down
Yeah.
this season,
yeah,
I think. And so yeah, I'm really curious where we end up with that.
I think wherever we end up, it's gonna be awesome. I mean, like you said, we have our theories and our hopes and dreams, but
Yeah.
I know that whatever happens, it's gonna
It's gonna
It's gonna be
blow
a
our
fun
minds.
ride no matter what. No matter what.
exactly,
All right.
exactly.
Oh, someone mentioned Gorian Shard. You think we're gonna get pirates tonight? I don't think we will.
I think they might take a break for an episode,
But I think they'll be back.
but they're definitely.
Oh, they're
gonna be back,
definitely coming back.
I love that, by
I-
the way.
yeah.
We
so
love
did I.
pirates.
I thought that was the coolest thing. Like it kind of influenced me to maybe go a little more pirate style on my upcoming Star Cruiser trip.
Oh
Do
yeah, do
it.
it.
Yeah,
Oh my
last
God,
time I wore like
yes.
full resistance pilot and everything, and I was like, well, this
Yeah.
time maybe I go pirate. Maybe I go a little something
Do it.
different.
Go full Gorian Shard.
Full,
Just
glue
go for
fake
it.
plants on my face and everything.
That would be awesome. No, but yeah, pirate for sure. That would be cool. I would do
Yeah.
that.
Oh, it is
whenever
up.
we go.
The episode
Okay.
is
Oh, it's up.
Okay.
Okay,
It's up.
all
I just
right.
refreshed.
Well-
It's up. Guys, thank you so much for
Awesome.
hanging out and chatting.
Yeah.
Enjoy
you
the
for
show
having
tonight.
us.
Yeah, of
You
course.
too.
Of course. You
You
guys
too.
are welcome
Enjoy
anytime, and I'm sure we'll talk again real soon. So everyone,
Definitely.
punch it, Chewy Press. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you. We'll see you guys
Have
soon.
fun.
Yeah,
Enjoy
have
the
fun.
episode.
All right, have a good night, guys.
You
Bye.
too.
You too.
Take care. All right, guys. It is up. 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 Chapter 18, The Mandalorian and Grogu explore the ruins of a destroyed planet. I'm waiting for a couple more people in the chat to say it's up. We're ready? Okay, so I got one ready from Jeffrey Clinard. Can I get 10 readies? Can I get 10? Can I get 10 readies? And we're going to start this episode 45 minutes long. I got another one from Pangea ready to go. Okay, I got 2 readies so far. Oh, I got Nate with another 3 readies so far. 3 readies so far. Anonymous is ready. 4 readies so far. 4. Give me 6 more readies. I want 6 more readies in the chat. Oh, there we go. Patrick Savage, Grant Cannon, Draco Blackburn. I need 3 more. 3 more readies, and I'm going to do a 3, 2, 1 click. We're going to hover over JD, Jake, John. Everybody's ready. Caitlin. All right, we're ready. I'm hovering over the episode right now. This is the rhythm. It's going to be 3, 2, 1, click. Now I'm going to do it for real. I'm hovering over it. 3, 2, 1, click. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to tell you my timestamp as we get this thing going. Okay, my timestamp. If it loads. My Disney Plus has not been playing properly lately. It does this thing where you hit play and then it freezes. And so it's frozen on me right now. It is frozen. Is it going to play? That would be nice if you played. Is everybody else having that issue with this? Okay, it's not doing anything right now. It's not doing... I hit play. I hit 3, 2, 1, click, and it's doing nothing. The screen went dark. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. There we go. Good. Timestamp. Sorry about that. Oh, come on. It's not even showing me a timestamp. Don't skip the recap. This is where we get caught up with each other. I am at 12 seconds. 13. 14. Oh, no. I lost it. It's so weird right now. Disney Plus, what are you doing? There we go. Finally, I'm back. 12 seconds. 13. 14. 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 seconds, 21, 22, 23. Sorry for the rocket start. 24, 25. Don't skip that recap. I accidentally scrubbed through while I'm holding on this, and I saw some stuff that's coming up. 35 seconds. We're good. Oh, Jason Wall, you got to be closer to Disney for it to work. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yours is playing just fine. Okay. Yeah, wait for me at the recap. Oh, once the logo pops up, I'll drop my my count again. You got I got the Circle of Death too. I got the Circle of Death too. Yours also froze, Kaz. I know. What's up? It's weird. I think we did all hit it too quick. We did all hit it way too quick. Okay, I got the Lucasfilm logo on screen. I'm at a minute 7, minute 8, minute 9, 1 minute and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1 minute, 15 seconds. The little logo thing, the faces are on the screen with the lights. Star Wars logo to a minute 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. The show is starting right now, 25. Okay. Oh, are those swoop races? Are those speeder races? That's a Soro sub speed. Oh, the drip. Ooh. Ooh, Rhodians. Okay, we're off to a good start. We're off to a good start. Oh my god, the speeder races through Mos Espa. Ah! I'm gonna rewatch that crash over and over. And a BD. You see the little BD? Oh, look at him. Little BD. 2 months. I don't think that's Greedo. It would say Greedo if it was. Also, Greedo's very dead at this point, so it's definitely not Greedo. No, I think about it, I'm like, wait, no, Greedo's been dead for a little while now, a few years. Big holiday. Oh, little pit droids. I love it. Jawas. Oh, are they gonna strip his... Oh. Timestamp for Kaz. 2 minutes 58, 59, 3 minutes on the dot. 3:01, 02, 03, 04, 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Ooh, okay, here comes Mando. It's Boonta Eve. Oh my goodness. Did you see Hasbro's releasing the N1? It's like $135. But I want it. I want it. But it's a lot. But I want it. Treadwell droid in the back. Hey, there he is. Leap like a Lerman. Ooh, you taking out Boba Fett. Ooh. During Boots Week. I love it. Look at the little Jawas. Oh. Interesting. Oh, R5, he's barely keeping it together. Oh, he is. He is built for adventure, yes. Oh. He's so shaky. He served in the rebellion. She really wants to get rid of him. Look at him. Oh, she removed the whole dome thing. I wonder if the toy version's gonna do both. Oh my goodness. Like, this show literally makes me want to play with toys. Oh no, Kat, you were on the wrong episode. Okay, fireworks are over Tatooine. Mandalorian, the episode is called The Mines of Mandalore. I'm at 6 minutes, 30 seconds, 31, 32, 33, 6 minutes, 34, 35, 36. What an intro. The Mines of Mandalore. Okay. Oh, little baby Grogu. We're gonna see Mandalore. Already. Ooh, I like the look of the planet on the side. Like, oh, they're just going back. Oh, it's a different planet. Gotcha. He's pointing on the. These little daddy moments. Okay. Oh, how cool. I feel that music. That music's a little ominous. Okay, they're going like right into like a lightning storm, or not lightning, but rainstorm. But I'm imagining we're going to see lightning soon. There it is. There it is. Okay. That, I'm pretty sure that looks glassy. Like, look at the differences in the rock. Yeah, that looks like that glass. Oh. Yup, this is what Bo-Katan wants to rule. Excuse my slurp. Look at those glass shards sticking up from the fusion bombs, huh? It looks like Krypton, right? I got one of those things too. One of those Prime energy drinks that Sarah was drinking in her. Sarah and Steven were drinking in their stream. I'm trying it. I gotta know. Does it taste like blue milk? I think it's the non-energy drink one that does, but we'll see. Doesn't smell like it. It smells kind of gross. Nope. Something like blue milk. I don't like it. It's fine, but I just don't love it. Oh, poor little R5 just venturing out there. 10 minutes on the dot. I'm just drinking a little bit of the energy drink. I'm not going to chug the whole thing. Plus, I just had coffee liqueur, but I'm lying down after this. I can feel it in my back of my leg already. Oh. Yeah, is he gonna find that it's fine out there? Yeah, what is out here? And Grogu's getting more verbal. He is. You're right. Yeah, I think they can all pressurize their helmet. But I don't know how that works if they have long hair. I don't, I mean, it's Star Wars. The science doesn't have to work. It's Star Wars, right? Like we can't nitpick that much on the practicalities and science of this stuff. But yes, he can pressurize his helmet. Oh, what? What? That's like a whole city. Whoa! Oh, is this that? This is that beast. This is. Oh, there's 2 of them. 3 of them. What is that? That's a thing. Grogu. I almost said Yongus. Darksaber. We saw Darksaber. What are those? Yep, this is the cave with the creature. Oh, hit him with a vibroblade and then the Darksaber. Look how heavy that thing is, though. Ooh. Okay. Whoa. R5's just chilling. He's like, oh, I'm here. Oh, he got knocked over, poor little guy. Okay. But did he find if it's breathable, if it's... Oh, here we go. It is breathable. Then why did they say it was cursed? Yeah. Oh, this is that cave. This is the cave. Is he gonna bathe in the waters tonight? Oh, I like that the pram just can follow. Wow, the civics. This gives me Last of Us vibes, right? Hmm. That energy drink's growing on me a little bit. A little bit, not a lot, a little bit. Oh, what is that lizard-looking thing? I like the creatures down here with the green eyes and all the creepy lizard-like. I'm into that. I like it. Give me more creatures in Star Wars, please. That's a good point, Blake. It is weird they stressed about IG and then he's not needed. But that means we're going to see him do something later, I think. All right. Let's find those living waters. You just got to bathe in them? When are they adding this to Batu? Doing a bikini martini. All right. Hey. Ah, the thing on his pram is a flashlight. You're right. Someone was thinking it was maybe a blaster. It is not. The Black Series Mando helmet has a flashlight on it like that, doesn't it? I think it does. That's a helmet. Okay. Ooh. Whoa, what was that? What am I looking at? Whoa. That's not a... That's like a droid? What the... It's like a bug. Droid bug thing. It's a hex bug. What is that? Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well. Patrick, yep, there you go. There you go. Yeah, what am I looking at here? Oh, those are more helmets. Those are more helmets. Yeah, that droid is interesting. Is that not a droid? That's a creature. There's someone inside that thing. What? Oh yeah, good point. Grogu did leave his pram. What the heck is that? A droid inside a droid? What the heck? What am I looking at? Huh. Okay, give me something, give me something. Oh. It does look very much like Grievous. I got the same vibes, Patrick. I felt like this is really, really Grievousy. But not the same. Like, obviously not the exact same, but it gave me those same kind of feelings. That's a weird cage they put him into. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, get to... Grogu just takes off and he does like a little flip. I think that's why... This is why Favreau was like, no, it's been 2 years. That explains why Grogu can do so much. They really... What is that? It's like a flying crocodile. That thing can just float wherever it wants. Here we go. Wow. That was the whole... Little Grogu don't mess. What? That jump was hilarious. Whoa! Okay. Okay. Caitlin, so he's Lassie now? Yep. Yep. Mando's stuck in a well. What is it, boy? What is it, boy? That's hilarious. Bo, you take it back. You take it back. How's he going to communicate it? Or is he going to, like, put thoughts in her head? Oh. Oh. Okay. They don't need to explain it. They don't need to explain it. It's fine. I'm okay with that. Download the astromech. Good enough. Oh, yeah, there's room in there. There's room in there. This is wild, man. Bo-Katan. Yeah, has she not been back? Is this her first time? She's the one who said it wasn't cursed, right? pretty rough. Our R5 could be flying, but he's not in a droid port. He looked like he was just in a passenger seat. And I don't know for sure, but I kind of always felt like they needed to be hooked into a droid port. I don't know why. I don't have any like reason or confirmation on that, but I just feel like every time we've seen a droid fly a ship, other than like standing droids like 3PO or K2, ones that don't have fingers, tend to be in a droid port. Oh, or he could have hooked up to the little scomp link or whatever that is. Yeah, she said she replaced it on his ship. I thought that meant to mean she replaced it on his ship so that the droid could go in the port and Grogu's little bubble, because that's why he wasn't in the little bubble anymore. That's what I took it to mean when she said replace droid port. Ooh, Darksaber's just on the floor. Wonder how that's going to play. Yeah, I don't know. Did Bo get new swirlies on her helmet? Oh, did she? Are those new? I'm not a Bo-Katan helmet expert, but possibly. Wow. Yeah, new stuff on the helmet. Yeah, that makes sense, because then they get to sell us a new version later. You know? It's very Star Wars-y to be like, nope, make a little change, put them in different clothes. New figure, new... More alligators. Just for heads up, my timestamp is now 27 minutes, 27:01, 02, 03, 04, 05. I like the flashlight on the helmet. Yeah, is she gonna grab the Darksaber? She still has to beat him in combat, right? How many of those does she have to take out? Nice. Oof. Oh. Yeah, she can't just grab it. She has to win it in combat. Whatever that means, or whatever she takes that to mean. Alamites. Remember the Alamites. No? I'm drinking more of this terrible thing. I want the non energy drink one, but they're like sold out everywhere. So the energy one does not taste like blue milk at all. Yeah, and who's this droid and what's his deal? Why is he? What is his issue here? Oh. This is not a droid. Okay. I did not have Bo-Katan using the Darksaber on my bingo card tonight. And she knows how to use it. Notice it's not heavy like it is for Mando. Or Din. Yeah, that thing's still alive, isn't it? Oh, what? 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 She knows how to use it. And it's still not dead. Oh, okay. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? That is a different shield from Star Cruiser. That is more of a personal small shield. The one from Star Cruiser is larger and has a border. You're a kid. That is true. She had it for years before Gideon took it. Pog soup. Oh, he just drinks it. She's being very civil and very, like, helpful and nice considering. She's like, you fool. Oh, I have a feeling there is going to be something magic about the waters. You know? I get the feeling like they're both going to go. Maybe not this episode, maybe next week. I feel like they're going to go and something magical is going to happen. It's going to be like, huh? Man, maybe it is this episode. I don't know. Yeah, hokey religions and ancient weapons literally is what I think this is going to end up being. Means something different to Army Does it? Enlighten me. Enlighten me. That's what I'm saying. Something's in those waters. What does living waters mean? People other than grunts. Okay. There's infantry and then there's everybody else. Gotcha. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, Rikaika, I agree. I think she did kind of earn it. Honestly, like it belongs with her. She knows how to wield it. She's technically the rightful heir to Mandalore, as we're getting word here. Like, hmm. Anonymous. They're going to the mines of Moria. The way she said the living waters. There you go. Oh yeah, there's something in there. Oh, interesting. Mythos. We're gonna see a mythosaur. We're gonna get a mythosaur. We're gonna get a mythosaur. Right? Right? Who's with me? That's a good point, Jeffrey. She poo-poos the living waters, but then adheres to the dark saber. I think that's more of a power structure thing, right? I think she knows. Even when she talked about the dark saber, she's like, "You just wave it around. They'll do what you say." You know, I think she knows. She adheres to it, yes, but she knows. It's like a means to an end kind of deal. No one dares toss Grogu like a dwarf. Little Grogu's like, "Toss me. Toss me." Oh, what's gonna happen? I'm going full screen. I'm going full screen. Mythosaur, mythosaur, give me a mythosaur. Underwater jetpack. Love it. Love it. Yes. I love underwater stuff. It's always creepy. Tell me it's a Dianoga. Tell me it's a Dianoga. Like, I want more Dianogas. It may not be gunky enough to be a Dianoga, but what do we got? Well, she's really going deep. Like, we getting a little taste of Mythosaur. So let's see what these living waters got going on here. That's a mythosaur. Guys, we saw a mythosaur. Oh my goodness. That's it. That's gotta be the end, right? Dum dum. Ah! 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 Oh my goodness. I need a minute. I need a minute. I need a minute. I gotta. We got a mythosaur. We got a mythosaur. Oh, what? What? I'm just enjoying this concept artwork for a second. I'm enjoying the concept artwork. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is the way. Holy mythosaur. Awesome episode. Yo. That was a mythosaur, Trish. That was absolutely a mythosaur. What? What? You think Bode found her religion again? I mean, she gasped, according to the subtitles. They did. Bo just realized it's all real. The living waters. Hey, dude, okay, Dahi. So many people are going to be saying that right now. Proud to have it inked on you after seeing that. So many people who have that tattooed are now just like losing it. Absolutely losing it. Go back. Play it again. I want to start from the beginning. Oh, I can't. Okay. Here's the deal. My back is killing me. It hurts. More my leg than anything. Not my back as much as my leg, but it's a symptom of my back. How long is this episode? How long is it? The Outpost. A new friend is made on a harsh, unforgiving outpost planet. Alright, chat. Alright, my friends in the chat. Let's talk Mando for a minute. And then I'm gonna see how I feel. And maybe I'll stick around and do Bad Batch. I really just want to watch that again, to be honest. I really just want to watch. We should do a rewatch. Hey, I'm into it. Bad Batch is out. We'll see how I feel. Ikne Bob, holy crap. Yep. I think Bo will try to tame it versus getting the Darksaber. I still think it's going to be Mando. I still think it's going to end up being Mando who does it. That was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. No more myths with the mythosaur. That's a good point, Mudhorn. A good point. Hey, I did want to show you something that I was toying around with. You want to see it? We talked about this like 2 weeks ago, and I made a little progress. It's not done or anything, but I was toying around with it today. I did not fill it in, but I just wanted to show you a little something, a little brief something I was working on. Down for a rewatch. I'm not gonna rewatch right now. I'm not. If anything, I might stick around and do a little Bad Batch, but I don't know. They aren't extinct as they're not. They gave us everything. Yep, that was my helmet. Rachel Morrison. Who's Rachel Morrison? Someone enlighten me. I knew Bo would try to kill Mando until she realized the myth was real. Yeah. You likes? MagFed saying the mythosaur rises. That was pretty incredible. I need to go back just to that scene, and I want to see I'm gonna like frame by frame rewatch all of that. If Din tames that thing, he's gonna make Boba really. I know. Imagine Din on the mythosaur, and then Boba on a Rancor. That could be nuts. But here's something to think about. That mythosaur was underwater. Not that science and Star Wars need to make any sense. Excuse me, it's getting late. But is the mythosaur an underwater animal? Is it a you know, or is it, does it do both? Does it do both? Get you an animal that can do both. I was kind of hoping that Grogu would grab the Darksaber and rescue his dad. Oh, that would have been interesting. I think we needed a little bow though. I think they made the right call giving us bow, but that would have been cool. Yeah, there we go. Looks like Mythosaur is an aquatic creature. That's exactly what I was saying. Exactly what I was thinking. Thought you were going to show us the youngest. No. Again, those are print on demand, and that I actually, it's almost done. Pay attention to the community tab. I'm going to finish it tonight, or I'll finish it tomorrow. I'm not finishing it tonight. I worked on it today, the Baby Youngest shirt, the No F Words Bucko, and it needs some work. And I'm going to have to play with it a little bit more, but I'll put it in the community tab so you guys can let me know what you think before I put it up on the print-on-demand shop. That was a bit sort of a new. That was huge, right? It was huge. I need some pog soup. Make mine a double. I'm going to go to my garage and dig out some pogs, put them in a bowl, and be like, spoilers without context. You doing it? No. I don't like replicas of stuff. I do something just for me. Just for me, not a specific Mando helmet. You like it? You don't like it? Great. My first tattoo will be a Mando helmet and a Mythosaur. All right. Keen for a rewatch if you are. I think I'm going to call it a night. I know it's early. It's only 12:38. But like I said at the top of the stream, I am having some pinched nerve in my lower back that is shooting down my right leg. And as much as I enjoy doing this, I do not enjoy being in the pain that I'm in right now. I can smile and I can laugh through it, but it hurts. Not gonna lie, it hurts. So I think I should get out of this seat, because this seat makes it worse, actually. This sitting down like this makes it so much worse. So I think the smart move for me would be to call it for a night and try and feel better for tomorrow. But 1:40 a.m. time to crash. Everyone have a good night, man. Have a good night. Yeah, I think it is. I think I need to call it. Normally I wouldn't, but I gotta be real with myself on this one. It hurts. I can usually fight through pain and be like, no, it's fine. This is a little different. This pinched nerve is really kicking my butt. It is kicking my butt. Guys, I am going to call it for the night, though. Thank you so much for hanging out, for watching. Make sure you're following Punch It Chewy Press, Isabella Amadala on Instagram, and Punch It Chewy Press on Instagram. And there's a link in the description here for the video to their YouTube channel, or at least to Punch It Chewy's. I don't think I have Bella's on there, but you can look her up. Find her on Instagram. Her links are all on her stuff. But they're cool people, right? That was fun. I like having new voices and different people in the show. They were amazing. I loved it. I loved it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, follow Punch It Chewy Press. I think I'm gonna live if I'm feeling good, which is why I wanna call it early tonight. But if I'm feeling good tomorrow, I'm gonna live stream tomorrow. Evening, afternoon, 3-4 o'clock, something like that. But I want to do that. So hit the thumbs up on your way out. Thank you guys for such a good night. I've been all over the wall. It's literally not. I actually know that it's not the kidneys. It's specifically the sleeping issue. I've had it before. And it's back, and it's not fun. But I am gonna call it for the night. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy Bad Batch if you're staying up and watching Bad Batch. I'm gonna go hit the one of those. Lie down for a bit. Hopefully feel a bit better. But you know I love you. Until next time, don't wait. Not that one. Until next time, it's good night, but not goodbye. Got it right, finally, eventually. I love you guys. I will see you very likely tomorrow. Have a good one.